Good morning, beautiful souls out there. Hi, Dr. Destiny is here. I am back. I've been doing the real talk. I've been doing this real talk for it's been over two years, yes. Real talk, a lot of people may not understand what real talk is. Real talk is basically my personal stories, my personal experiences, the things that I am going through or have gone through in my life. And I want to share these stories and experiences that I may help someone else. They may can relate to some of the things that I have experienced in my life. Also, real talk, I found out it to be the things that the divine creator God has placed within my heart to talk about things. Some things I may have experienced or been through, and a lot of things that I have not experienced or been through. But it's a topic that He wants me to put out there before the audience. And He knows that someone out there is going through those situations, those things, or experiencing those things in the now moment, or have experienced those things in the past. So it's funny because in the last 4 days, I've been doing real talk videos. Like I said, you can go to my channel and check out my real talk playlist. I've been doing this over about 2 years, or probably a little more. Having these real personal talks. Sometimes, Dr. Desson gets all into it because I don't want to be phony. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to pretend like I'm up here and I'm all perfect and I got it all together. No, I have been through places. I have been through hurts. I have been through pain. I have been through a lot of these experiences. Many people see me cry, not because I'm weak, because I have been freed from that situation, because I have been brought out of those horrible circumstances, and He has delivered me to a place where I can talk about these things and these experiences so that other people who may be in that situation at the moment, or who have been struggling to get out of that horrible situation, that these videos can help them. And if they can see my imperfections, they can see my flaws. The doctor's got flaws. Yes, we all have flaws. We all have made mistakes. We all have experiences that we don't want to talk about. But I found out if we can talk about it, then we can heal. So a lot of times I do the real talks because I want to reach out and help someone. I'm not perfect. If you see that I'm not perfect, then you can trust me more. Well, Dr. Destiny goes through those things. She has gone through those things. She had those bad experiences. She has done some things in her life that she's not proud of. If she can get up and tell somebody about her story, then so can I. That's what I want to do, talk about it. But look, as I was saying, the last few days I have been doing a lot of videos, maybe the last 4 days or so, on Real Talk. And a lot of things just came out of my heart. I mean, just came out that place of where the Creator had put those conversations within my heart to talk about. And let me tell you what happens. Since I started Real Talk over again, the last 4 days, each one of those videos I have put up, I did not have any idea there were people out there that was experiencing those conversations or those messages that were spoken in that video. I had no idea. And I had several people come up to me and say, what inspired you to do this video or to speak on that topic or message? And I would tell them. I was placing in my heart something that, I wanted to do. They said, I didn't know because the same thing that you spoke on, this so-and-so happened exactly the way you said it. Well, that's divine higher power. He knows everything. And He gives you something to say or give you that right word to speak into somebody's life. Now, it may not help that person if it was something that may be so horrible that person did not survive out of it, but it will help someone else to see this situation that someone else has gone through, that it will keep them from walking down that same path into danger, okay? Then I had other people coming to me with another message I did this week and said, ooh, that was a confirmation. I needed to hear that message. I don't know why you were speaking on it, but it was me. It was something that I needed. I had no idea. He knows everything. He knows what we need to speak. So we got to be mindful. So my topic is today is to be careful what you invite into your life, what you entertain, Just be careful. And I'm just saying that because this is what I want to tell you about. I just want to get that out of the place first. I'm not out here talking to anybody personally about your situations, about what I don't know your life. I don't know your life. I don't know about your personal business. Like I said, it's none of my business. But I know about my life and my experiences. I know what the divine higher power God gives to me. And what he gives to me, I'm going to speak it out. And I don't know if you can relate to it or something you're going through, then so be it. And I hope the messages will bring some clarity, will bring some peace, will bring some hope into your lives. That you take this message and put it into practical application. Use what has been spoken into the message, that you can get strong enough to reach out to someone that you can be able to talk to, a professional counselor, or someone that you can be able to share these moments, or a trusted confidant friend, or close family member that you know that they have your back. So today I'm going to talk about, be careful of the things that you entertain. Be careful of the things that you bring into your life. Now, I'm not just talking about people, because we do bring a lot of people. We bring a lot of toxic people into our lives. But I'm not talking about people or relationships. A lot of times we entertain negative vibes. We entertain negative conversation. Now I'm talking about these negative things. I think we need to get the negative things out there on the forefront so we can put that on the table. If we can get through some of the negative things and recognize that we are bringing things into our lives because of our negative attitude, because our negative vibes, our negative energy, hang around these vampire energy vampires, then maybe we can deal with the negativity so we can put that under our feet and we can move on into being more positive in our life. Looking to the hills where it's coming our help, because divine higher power, he gives us hope. He gives us peace. He gives us the joy, the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. He gives us everything we need to stand up and to fight against everything that's coming after us. And we can't fight. He said, I will fight your battle, because vengeance, he says, belongs to him. So people, be careful of what you're entertaining. Be careful of the things that you're entertaining, like I said, things that you're doing in your life, because like I said, we can be inviting drugs into our life by being obsessive with drugs and thinking like, okay, it won't hurt me, I'm just doing it a little bit, but then you become addicted. Or even alcohol. Well, have 1-2 drinks, and next thing you know, you're drinking a whole bottle, and next thing you know, you're doing it every night and just become obsessive. Be careful, be mindful of what you're doing. Be constantly aware of what you're doing and how you're handling situations. We don't want to entertain things that's going to destroy us. We don't want to entertain anything that's going to take us down from the place that the Creator has placed us at, in that higher place, to bring us to a lower place where we damage our health. We damage our mindset, that healthy, positive mindset, where we damage our integrity, that we damage our relationships with our families, our friends, with our children, with our jobs, with our bosses, with people, totally. You know what I'm saying? And you need to talk to someone about it. There's always help out there. Help is always around the corner. But you got to get it out on the table. And then you got to recognize, being conscious aware of what you're hanging around, or who you're hanging around, who you're talking to, who are you inviting into your space and into your territory. What things are you constantly dragging with you? Those things that's no good, those things that will damage you, those things that will hurt you, those things that will create chaos for your life, those things that will take you away from being your higher, better self to a lower place that you don't want to go. We live in that lower place, that lower place of being negative, that lower place of not being successful or succeeding our best life. We've been in that lower place for a long time. It's time to rise up. Rise up, people. And we need to stop sometimes after we get up there and stand still and see the salvation of God. He wants to deliver you out of those places. But we have to be totally mindful of what we're doing. So let's not just keep jumping into things or running toward things because you can get medicated for a bit. or it will help you to numb the things that you got going on in your life. No. Be careful and be mindful of the things you're entertaining. Be careful and mindful of the things that you're bringing into your life and your space around your families, into your jobs. Because God has the perfect plan for you. He said, I know the thoughts and the plans that I have for your life. He wants to give you hope. He wants to give you life expectation to live the best life that you could possibly live. He created you as a whole being. And all he wants for us is to be returned back to that place of wholeness. He put himself within us when he breathed his breath of life into the nostrils of man. He said, man became a living soul. We became God conscious people. So everything that we need is inside of us. And we need to know what we should be doing or how we should do it. Go within deep, within yourself. Let your gut conscience lead you and guide you. Talk to the divine higher power, God. He said, he will give you perfect peace. Those whose mind is stayed on him. So next time you decide, well, I have a rough day, friends, they just not treating me right. My relationships are just upside down. The job is driving me crazy. Well, next time you turn toward the bottle of alcohol, say, no, I don't need that. Push it aside. Or the next time on all things come at you and you're overwhelming and you feel like that you about tossed and turned and you had enough, you're about ready to give up, and you say, look, I'm shooting some drugs tonight. No, don't do that. The next time when you start acting like that, nobody loves you, nobody cares, and nobody don't want you, and you decide, okay, I'm just going to go off somewhere and just let it be done. No, sit down, be still, and talk with God. And ask him to help. Cry out and say, help me. That's one of the best prayers you can pray. God, help me. He will open up the windows of opportunities. He will turn your life all back around. He will take you out of the negative way of thinking. And if you are just willing to submit yourself into him, he will guide and direct your path. So be careful. Be careful what you entertain. Do not entertain negative thoughts. Do not entertain these negative energy vampires. Do not entertain these negative things like drugs and alcohol, and constantly depending on it every day becomes an addiction. I can see a simple little drink, a little shot, maybe a little puff, and then you put it down. You're not dependent on it. You become addicted when every time you turn around, you're puffing on these things, or you shooting up these drugs, or you constantly turn up the bottle every day, and you each time you're getting more and more obsessive with it. That is addiction. Be careful. Be careful of the things, and be careful of the people that you bring into your life, because people can be toxic. Very toxic. It can destroy your life. There are negative conversations, there are negative behavior, there are negative patterns, and you're entertaining all that, and you're hanging out with them. Birds of the same feather, they say, it flocks together, and you become people exactly of what you entertain or what you hang out with. If you're hanging out with negative people, if you're entertaining and hanging out with negative thoughts, you become that. People, we are energy beings. We are energy beings. Energy cannot die. It cannot die. So you make sure you connect with people that is high energy, that is positive energy, energy that matches the frequency of the universe. And then you start entertaining the things that God has already placed within your heart. I am my greatest self. I am the best version of whom he created to be. I am magnificent. I am powerful. I am more than a conqueror. I am the best business person in the whole wide world. I am financially free. I am able to do all things because the creator God, he just give me that power to do it. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am fearfully made, because that's what he created me to be. Entertain positive thoughts. Entertain positive thoughts. Always entertain people that's going to help lift you up, that's going to motivate you, that's going to inspire you, that will see your greatness and your value, and that will speak positivity in your life. That's all I'm going to say. This is real talk again. I've been to those places. I've been in those situations. I have experienced those things myself over and over again for many years, and I'm just sharing this for you because I want you to recognize this, that you don't have to live in those places. You don't have to live in those places of drama. You don't have to live in those places of depression. You don't have to live in those places of receiving all this negative stuff, because Creator didn't create you that way. He created you with greatness. He said, I give you power to overcome all things, because he put the power already within you. Use what he give you. Use what you got, because whatever he put inside of you, that's what it's meant to be used. You speak the way he sees you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are his masterpiece. You were created for greatness. So be your greatness. Be yourself. Be who he created you to be. And then let the Creator God, he guides you into the path that he knows that he has already predestined for you to walk in. So just be mindful. I'm going to talk to you at the next Real Talk, my beautiful people. Namaste. I got a very, very bad lighting this morning. I'm sitting here in my car. But I love you guys. This is Dr. Destiny. Check out my channel, Destiny Forever Walks Ph.D. Go to my playlist, my Real Talk playlist. That's some real stuff over there. Those are a lot of experiences that I have on my journey through my life up till even today. We all have our mistakes. We all have made mistakes. We all have been through situations. We have been through hard times. We have failed. We have struggled. We have set ourselves up to fail many times. We have allowed people to set us up. But people, we have done a whole lot of things, but we don't have to live in that place. I don't care how many things that come to upset your life. You have the power to change it. You can change the things that you don't like about yourself. You don't have to entertain them. And then you don't have to entertain or be around the things that's going to upset you, that's going to throw you back, that's going to push you away from reaching your higher, greater self, that's reaching your path to where the Creator's already created for you to walk on. You don't have to. Stand still and see the salvation of God. Be still, he said, and know that I am God. Be still. When things get so overwhelming, when all those things become to run after you, he has arms open wide, said, come, run to me. And I will fight your battles. I will fight your battles. Because he loves you like that. So stop entertaining negative things, negative people, negative energy, those negative vibes, those energy vampires that suck the life out of you. Stop entertaining all that stuff. Get away from it and get into the presence and to the face of the Almighty God. Create in me, O God, a clean heart and renew your right spirit within me. And do it. And when you do it with the intention of not returning back to that old self, that old place, that old man. He created you for greatness and success. He created you as the whole man. And that's where he wants you to return to the whole man. He wants your whole mind totally, absolutely return back to where he created you. He wants your whole body return back to the state that he created you. And your whole soul, because it belongs to him. I love you. I talk to you guys at the next Real Talk. The next Real Talk. Namaste, lovely people. Thank you, and I will see you again. Like I said, the lighting is not very well, but I got the message out. All you needed to hear. He or she that has ears, let him hear what the Spirit of God is saying to you today, tomorrow, any day. He's always going to speak the best into your life. I love you.